Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Must See Show on YouTube. It is the Crypto Austin Show. Yes, it is. And I have one question for everybody out here tuning in. My question is this. My question is, who wants to walk with me? That's my question to you today. Who wants to walk with me in this journey? I want to welcome everybody to my show, the Crypto Austin Show. I am back from the United States of America in what was an epic trip. That was an epic trip. From the time that I spent with David Peterson to the time that it was epic. That's all I was going to say about that trip. That trip was epic, man. It was one of the most amazing trips I've taken overseas my entire life. It was incredible. It was live chat here. Let me bring you guys up so that I can touch and communicate with you today. So let me just bring this up, put this on mute, make sure that my audio is not overlapping here. Bring this up. There we go. We've got all the normals, the usuals here. London Bobby, how you doing, man? It was epic hanging out with you. Country Boy. That's my boy right there. Mad Dog, one of my other boys. Number of you guys came out on the trip. It was epic, man. That whole trip was epic. And you want to know what the most amazing thing? People had to ask me a question about what that trip was, how that trip was, what was the most amazing part of that trip. Was it meeting David Peterson? No, it wasn't. Was it being able to be privileged enough to be one of the main people associated with ARB? No, it wasn't. One of the most amazing things, or if not the most amazing thing, a part of that trip was this. Was meeting the people. Every one of these people was fucking dope, man. Every last one of them. From the lowest to the highest, to the smallest to the widest, they were all fucking amazing people, man. Every last one of them was awesome. From Crypto Country Boy to Dustin, to Dave, to Clover, to Country Boy, to Mad Dog, to Robert and Roy. Every last person on that trip, man, was fucking amazing. They were fucking amazing. Kinetic Energy. Fucking amazing people, I'm telling you. My question to you today is, who wants to walk with me? No, I'm just shitting you. I'm back. It is good to be home, man. It is good to be home in my own habitat, back in my own surroundings. It is good to be home here, back in Melbourne, Australia. It is good to be home with my wife. It is good to be home here, back in Melbourne. I have slept like there is no tomorrow, man. I have slept. I have had rest. I got home and I slept for 24 hours. Nearly 24 hours, I should say. I liked hanging with CCB. Austin and Adam hid from us most of the time. Yeah, that's because I heard that somebody had a little car trouble. They couldn't take us anywhere. Oh, I'm only shitting you, man. No exercising for me today. Just want to kick back and listen. Yeah, because when you hear my voice, it is special. That's why you want to tune in and you want to listen, because when I speak, it encourages you. It goes into the depths of your soul and it lifts you up. That's what happens when you walk with me. You get uplifted. Your spirits get lifted higher. What's up, Mr. Whale? How you doing? I still had a great time with you. You had a great time walking with me. Yes, you did. And I'll tell you, man, let me tell you what about one of my adventures on the trip. We went to a restaurant called Fixed Restaurant in Bellagio, and they had a steak there called a 20-ounce boned-in ribeye steak that was wood fire ovened. It was fucking amazing. One of the best steaks I've ever eaten in my entire life. $110 later, but fucking worth every cent, man. I'm telling you. If you ever get a chance to go and check out Fixed Restaurant in Bellagio, please go and do that because, fuck, it is amazing. It is an orgasmic experience in your mouth every second of every moment. As soon as you eat that steak, it changes your life. It changes your taste buds. It changes every part of your being when you have that. That is what you call a dining experience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting a boner just thinking about it. Just ask Mr. Mad Dog how good that steak was because me, Dave, and Mr. Mad Dog had that fucking steak. It was dope. Ooh, yeah. I thought it was a Lions logo. Do they have vegetarian options? No fucking vegetarian options for you, sir. What's up, Mr. Ian J? Watched your last video. I think that you went to the stratosphere in what you saw in that little penthouse there. I saw you got an erection, brother, like no other, Mr. Ian J Gold. For reals, steak was off the chain. Yes, it was. It was one of the best steaks that I've ever eaten or consumed in my entire life. And I was a little bit leery talking to my wife about that steak because she may have to bitch slap me because she wasn't there to have that steak. So Villa was sick, yes, to get a steak, damn it. Oh, listen, Tim, you can go and get a steak, but there is no steak that even touches, except for apparently to Mr. Peterson, there's only the Double Eagle steak that comes even close to the steak that we have. This steak was pretty damn good. There is no such steak that can even compare to this one that we had. It was amazing. It was amazing. So my trip to Las Vegas was epic. Everybody that we were there hanging out with was epic. We mostly didn't get hardly any sleep. We mostly were like partying for the whole time. I did gamble quite a bit, but that was budgeted into my trip. But I did manage to take some money home, which was good. My missus, my wife, was very, very happy about me bringing money home. So I did end up bringing money back into the country, which I will go and cash out tomorrow, go to the exchange and go and change that money up. So my wife was pretty happy about me bringing money home because that is a rarity when you're in Vegas to bring money home. It's a rarity. Sharknado was not very kind to me. I got eaten up by the shark. The shark was shit. The shark was shit, man. So anyway, welcome everybody to my live stream today. Thank you very much for being here. I've been sitting back in my leery state, watching and observing in the last 24 hours. I've been watching the FUD that people have been spreading about arbitraging. I've been watching the FUD that's been being created in the Telegram chat. I've been watching people's reaction as the price of arbitraging has been fallen in the last day or so. I've been watching people's reaction to it. What I would say to you people out here that are fudding up the price of arbitraging, do not fear, do not be afraid, because I'm telling you right now, if we take a look at the actual price of arbitraging, those of you who are fudding and having fear, doubts, and uncertainty, and for those of you out here who are freaking about the price, have no fear, because let me explain something to you right now. Let me explain something to you right now. There is a reason behind this, and the reason is because Ethereum is down right now. But realistically, if we look at the price, the actual Ethereum price, not the USD price, we're actually at a respectable 0.0083 right now with the ARB token, which means that the price is holding pretty strong in a very down market. So for all of those people panicking right now, do not fear, do not be afraid. It's all good, because once the price of ETH, the USD price of ETH goes back up, guess what's going to happen? The price of arbitraging is going to go back up. And we even see him right now, because I woke up. The ARB token said, oh, Austin is about to wake up. We're going to start to go back up. And as soon as I woke up, as soon as I started to quiver and shake, as soon as I started to wake up and arise, the ARB price started to arise with me. My star started to come awake, and that's when the ARB price started to wake up. Because that's what I do. I move the wind and the wave, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I do. That's why I control the wind and the waves. I control this bitch, and it's going to go back up. I don't know why people are so worried about the price of arbitraging. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. That thing will go to the stratosphere. It's just a matter of time. Is that me talking shit? Is it me talking shit? Am I here to talk shit? No. Most of you out here haven't met David Peterson and his team like I have. I spoke to Dave for a month and a half straight. Every day I spoke to him straight. Anybody that has a come to Jesus meeting with Mr. David Peterson, your life will change forever. Why is that? Why is it? Because the man is so real and he's so genuine. He's the real deal. He's the real article. He's the legit, genuine article. And there are bitches out here that can't stand the fact that he's the real deal. There are bitches out here that are bitching up. They're speaking, spreading lies. They're liars. They can't even tell the truth, man. If it was to save their own life, they couldn't tell the truth. They have no facts. They're factual. They're a joke to our space. They're a joke. They're a pathetic joke. That's all they are. They're not even worthy to be mentioned. Their names are not even worthy to be mentioned on my channel anymore. Their names are not even worthy to be entered into my mouth. That is the truth. So don't fear. Don't worry. What are you worrying? What are you fearing about? You're worrying because the price drops. You should not be in arbitraging if you have that fear. Sell your position and get out. This is not a short-term project, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a project for you to get short-term gains. Although many of us here have done wonderfully wonderful in arbitraging. Give it to me. That's the Blake's girlfriend. She's a bitch. So this is what I would say. Are you here for the long term? Are you here to just have a premature ejaculation? Or do you want the orgasm? What do you want? Do you want to be known for somebody that premature ejaculates? Or do you want to have the orgasm? Do you want to go to stratosphere? Do you want to go to the moon? What are you here for? Are you here for the short time thrill? Or are you here for the long time orgasm? Because if you're here for the short-term thrill, the short-term premature ejaculation, that's all you're going to get. What are you worried about? Marketing has not even started yet. Marketing hasn't even started yet. Mbot hasn't even been released yet. The vault hasn't even been opened yet. What are you worrying about? I'm the king here, man. When I open my mouth, people listen. You know why they listen? Because they know that what I say is the truth. What I say is truth. When I speak and open my mouth, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. So what is my live stream about today? Why did you get on? Why did you even get on up here, Austin? Why did you come here, Austin? I came here to encourage everybody today. I came here today to tell everybody to stop panicking about the price of ARB. It's all right. I'm like Jesus in the boat, man. I all fucking slept for 24 hours while all these motherfuckers out here are crying, whinging, complaining because the fucking storm came to the boat. And this motherfucker here came to tell you to stop worrying about the fucking storm because I'm like Jesus in the boat that fucking controls the wind and the wave. And soon the fucking storm will pass and everything will return back to normality. So why are you worrying about the storm that's coming? It's not even a fucking storm, as I control that shit. And I'm here to control that fucking storm and to silence that fuck. So don't worry about the storm. Price will go back up. Mark my words. You mark my words that the price will go back up. If what I say offends religious people, then don't tune in and watch my shit. Go and watch fucking Gandhi or some fucking other religious entity. Don't come to my channel if my content offends you. I couldn't really give a shit what offends people at this stage. What's up, Mr. Spin? So I'm like Jesus in the boat, man. I'm sleeping in the boat while all the disciples are crying, whinging, bitching, complaining. Because the storm came over. The storm, I control the storm. I control the storm, bitches. I control it. So don't worry about the storm. People start to think if the price starts to fall to 250, oh, fuck, it's like World War III is happening. Is it really? Did you not remember when the price of ETH was back up, when it was like, 0.0083, and when the price of Ethereum was higher? Realistically, ARB tokens always been between 0.008 to 0.0121314. So don't worry about it. It's amazing that the price is what it is in this such a down market. Don't worry about it. Did Austin marry Adam in Vegas? No, we didn't fucking consummate the marriage because you have to go and ask Adam. Okay, blow that wind to $10, Austin. Pump party. Price will go up. It will be up this week. Give someone a fish and they can eat for a day. Teach them to fish and they'll eat every day. That's right. Did someone say party? He did. Did Mad Dog shake his tail? Mad Dog, you have to answer that question, brother. Adam ate for days, man. 65 people in the chat. Thank you very much for being here. We went and see Michael Jackson the One and Mandalay Bay. It was amazing. Off the hook. It is the best show in Las Vegas, no doubt. Austin is Jesus, and we are your 12 disciples. Yeah, fuck yeah. I think we had 12 disciples in Vegas that all became like Judas's. They all became Judas's. Oh, shit. Shook it all the way to the bank. So I literally got back yesterday and just slept for nearly 24 hours. I'm still tired, but, you know, the life goes on. Life continues. So, you know, I had to get up and face the world sometime. So I decided to come on here and face you guys. So I'm thinking that the price of ARB will be over $3 sometime in the next 1 or 2 days. Will we go back over $4? Absolutely. It's just a matter of time. Ethereum will go back up. Right now is a total buyer's market. You go and collect up this Ethereum and all the other altcoins, you know, at least the top 5 or 10, and go and make that money. Because I remember this happened in the month of April, beginning of April, the price of ETH fell to around $3.40, $3.30, $3.50. And then I saw that price spike at the end of April, early May. Ethereum went over like $800 at its height. So will it go back up? Yes. When? Who knows? It's just a matter of time. So now is a buyer's market, guys. If you got spare money, buy up that shit. Make some money. Make that money. It might not be that thing. It might be somebody else. So, you know, buy it up, man. Why you got a chance? Buy that shit up, man. Yes. Oh, I'm king. I'm the king. Don't you understand what the lion means? It's symbolic, mate. The king, the lion is the king, man. My logo is symbolic, mate. I'm a symbolic visual person. It's symbolic. The lion is king, mate. Lion fears nothing. You know what I'm saying? Lion runs the jungle. Fears nothing. Roars and everybody listens. That's what the lion does. Symbolic, man. Well, I think you're a little bit speaking too arrogant, Austin. No, I'm just speaking the truth, man. I speak the truth in love. Tiwi, give me half, then put the other half in ABOT. That's right. That's right. Somebody told me the other day that I ended up making them a shit ton of money. And I said, no, I didn't make a shit ton of money. You just heard and you listened and you did. And you made yourself a shit ton of money. My Japanese symbol is a lion. That's the name that was given to me from my teacher. Nice. Everything's symbolic. Everything. It's a symbol. It's a meaning. The meaning behind everything. But I chose the lion because the lion rules. Doesn't take shit from nobody. It roars. People listen. It runs. It's not intimidated by anything or anybody. and it does what it wants, when it wants, how it wants, the way it wants. Roars. So I saw that people were starting to crumble under the pressure when the ARB price started to fall, and people started to crumble under that pressure, and they started to freak. What about, if this falls down, we're all doomed. That's fun. Tim wants me to check something on a Telegram. Yeah, I saw that and I laughed my ass off when I saw that. I don't think she looks like a woman at all. I think she looks like a man. I think Blake is dating a man. I think it's really a man. I think that's what it is. I think he dates a man. She could be a transvestite, actually. But I'm not worried. You see? We move on to bigger, better things. So I will be making some content on Vices this coming week. I will be doing interviews with both Dustin and also with Scott. And I may even do one with Drew, depending on how busy those guys are. But I will be doing several interviews with Vice's team coming into the next, probably the next week or two. I'll be doing interviews with those guys, talking to them about Vices. And that's how we do, man. We don't do hidden faces and any of that kind of stuff. We bring people on and we show their face. A real team, a real product, a real project. Going to be great. Vices is excellent project that I have no issue throwing my name behind. And also I want to say to you guys that promoting Vices, guess how much I asked those guys for to do that? Guess how much I got paid to promote Vices? Do you want to know how much of the contract I signed the contract? Do you guys want to know what the contract was worth? What I was offered to promote Vices? Come on, man. I want you guys to guess how much I got for that. I want you guys to guess how much I signed the contract for. I signed the contract to promote Vices. How much do you think my contract's worth, guys? Come on, we sat and we talked and we negotiated a phenomenal deal, hey? How much do you think I got? How much was it that I got, huh? How much do you think that old Austin here got paid to shill Vices? What do you think I got paid to shill Vices? Did I sell my soul to the devil? Did I shill this bitch to people? How much did I sell my soul for? How much do you reckon I sold my soul to the devil for, huh? Like a lot of these dickheads out here think that I got paid. How much do you think I got paid? How much did I sign my Vices? How much did I sign my Vices contract for, hey? Let me tell you what I signed my Vices contract for. A great big zero, baby. I didn't get paid jack shit. In fact, I turned around to Dustin. I looked that man in the eye and when I was with him and I said to him, hey, Dustin, I want nothing from you to promote Vices. You know why? Because you guys are the real deal. I'm going to take nothing from you. If you choose to do something for me, that's on you. But I don't expect nothing from you. Because I'm not in this space to take advantage of people that are genuine. I don't do that. That's not how I work. There are other people out here that do that they'll do whatever they have to do to take advantage of everybody, and they don't give a fuck about nobody else but themselves. But I don't roll like that because I consider those guys my friends. And it's not how I roll. I don't take advantage of my friends. That's not how I do out here. I take care of my friends. I look out for their best interest. That is a complete reversal of how other people in this space operate. But I don't operate like that. I take care of my friends. Because that's how business relationships should ought to be built. On friendships. Take care of your friends. That's how we do out here. It's not about what you can get. It's about what you can give. And in turn, the universe will take care of you. So I'm trying to show the way. I'm trying to lead the way. I'm trying to show you how it's done. And this is the right way to do things. Not have an ulterior motive, have your hand out there, have a knife around the back while you're giving a hug to somebody, stabbing people in the back to get whatever you can get. No, that's what assholes do out here. That's what assholes do here. It's about what you can do, not what you can get. And if I get nothing out of it, I don't care, because it'll come back to me in some other way, shape, or form. And that's how it works out here. And I'm trying to show the way here. Lead the way. David spoke with us about that. Take of others, it will come back to you tenfold. That's it. For far too long, there have been people out here in this space that have been shilling for their own benefit. They've been out here shilling for what they can get. What can you do for me? I'll promote you if you do this for me. And David taught us a very, very fine lesson. And that lesson is this. You take care of your friends and you do what is good. You don't expect. You do without expecting. Fantastic video earlier about the exchange. Take care of others. Sorry, type too fast. So that's how we do, man. So what will I get for promoting Vices? I will get jack shit for promoting Vices. If those guys decide out of the kindness, out of the goodness of their heart, they turn around to me and they do something for me, fine. That's on them. That's not on me. But do I expect it? No. They're my friends. And I consider them friends. And that's how I will do business out here. I get emailed every single day from projects, from different people in the space offering me 5 Ethereum, 4 Ethereum, 3 Ethereum. Can you promote our project? Can you give our project a mention on your channel? Can you we can work a deal. And I say to them, I'm not interested. To every last one of them, I say, I am not interested, because I'm not here to sell my soul to no one out here for any amount of money. You want to build a relationship with me? You want to build a business relationship with me? Come and ask me how I am and how my wife is and how my family is. And then we'll talk. But don't come here and offer me crypto and think that I'm going to do this so cheap for you. It's not how I work. You want to be my friend, then be my friend. Don't be my friend and try and buy me, because it doesn't work. You want to be my friend, then be my friend. Otherwise, I don't want to be your friend. I'm not interested in taking what you got to give to me, because I'm not for sale. I don't sell my soul for shit out here. You want to shake my hand? Then be real about it. Otherwise, don't shake my hand. When you come and use me up for what you can get out of me, it's not how it works. You want to be my friend, then be my friend. So that's how we do. For far too long, man, people have been doing this shit in this space, and we're here to change that. We're here to change the way that things are done. So, Vices. I'm going to be looking really deeply into this project this week, and I'll be spending some time with Dustin and Scott this week on the phone when I get a chance, and we'll be having an in-depth conversation about project and where those guys want to go and what they want to do. And we will get the word out about Visus. Guys, if you want to get in on Visus, there is a pool going right now run by Country Boy. You can talk to him about it. The pool is still going. It's $5,000 to buy into Visus, or you can get in via Crypto Country Boy's pool that he's set up. And it's very, very easy to buy into the pool. When the pool is complete, $5,000 is complete or raised, then you'll get 100% on your investment. So what I mean by that is this. So say you buy 500 Visus tokens. When the $5,000 is raised, you'll get 1,000 Visus tokens instead of 500. So it's a pretty good deal. You get 100% match on your purchase. So pretty cool. Hey, Country Boy, you free right now? I want to invite Country Boy up to come and talk about Visus right now. Let's see if he's free. Hopefully he'll come up for a chat. For a quick chat. If I can find you, man. There you are. Let's see if he's free for a chat. I'll send you the link, Country Boy. Okay, so Country Boy is going to come up and we're going to have a talk about Visus today. And he's going to give you a lot of the information that you guys can get in on the pool. You see, this is a brainchild of David Peterson originally, and he handballed this off to friends. Hello.
What's up? What's up, brother?
I'm pretty tired still, but I'm all good, you know. I'm good. It's good to be home.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, I get home and my wife beats me up because I didn't bring her that koala bear and boomerang that you promised her. So I got to get over that butt whooping.
Well, tell her I said that, you know, we were so shit-faced from the trip. You know? We lost a few brain cells, you know.
We traded it for we traded it for Sharknado spins. That's what we did.
I would not doubt that for a second.
We were like so shit-faced. I'm sorry, Mrs. Country Boy. We're so shit-faced that we forgot. We lost brain cells and everything on that trip.
Oh, like that was really something y'all could afford to lose.
The two that I had left, I mean, geez, they were gone now.
Yeah, I got 3 and 2s in my pocket.
At least you brought Franklin's home with you. They could have easily.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I brought a few Franklins home with me.
You did. All right, so let's talk about the trip a little bit and our experience with Dustin and Scott and Drew and the team at Visus. Let's talk about that. What's your personal experience with those boys?
Well, I mean, just like with you, with David, you know, I spent a couple weeks speaking with Dustin on the phone every day, sometimes twice a day, getting to know him, different things like that. I get to come out, I meet him, I meet Scott. Drew came in a few days later, so I got to meet him. And, you know, just like with David, I mean, they you know, they are the most genuine, nicest people that you could possibly do. I mean, you know, Scott ran us all over the place, you know, at anytime we needed something, whether it be going back to the hotel or whether it be, you know, and it didn't matter what time of the day it was either. It could be, you know, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And he would run us back to the hotel and, you know, no problems. And, you know, I offered him gas money several times and he turned me down. And I mean, it just great, genuine, hardworking people that just want to get better being in front of the camera. You know, a lot of people don't understand that being in front of the camera and speaking to people is not natural. To everyone. I mean, it may be natural to me and you, because we're very much extroverts, but, you know, to a lot of people, it's not. So, you know, I'm getting messages throughout the week, you know, hey, I've been practicing in front of a mirror and I've been doing this and I've been doing that. And, you know, Scott told me that his 2 daughters, you know, did a mock interview with him and he thought I asked hard questions, you know, so, you know, from seeing them work, cause there was a couple days where you guys would be sleeping or something, but I would already be over there working with them. And seeing them work, you know, with making the phone calls and doing the conversations with these dealerships and you know, we were all 3 working on the website together, and they're asking me what my thoughts were. You know, having a voice in that was just phenomenal, you know, because, I mean, you know, I'm just a YouTuber. You know, what does it matter what I think about the, you know, how this wording in this white paper should be? So it was really cool for them to care about me and my thoughts and answering questions, because I would bombard them with questions about how does the small fish, how does the blue collar worker benefit from this? And, you know, so, and then them come back and say, well, hey, I want to do more interviews and I want to get better and I want to do this and I want to do that. And, you know, how genuine is that? You know, most people, when they do their interviews, they did the interview, they put the information out, come buy my product and have a good day. These guys are requesting more interviews, not to sell their product, because they were unhappy with their performance in the first interview, you know?
I think, you know, speaking of my personal experience with Drew, right off the bat, with all of those boys, you know, with Scott, with Drew, with Dustin, there was like an immediate connection, like immediate.
Yeah.
Like we knew each other for years. It's like that. Hanging with those guys, super genuine, really nice, good people. You know, servants is what I get from all 3 of them. They want to serve people, you know, serve you.
Yeah.
That's immediately my experience with all 3 of them. You know, just amazing. Anything that I can do for you, just let me know. Hit me up. Anything I can do for you. Like straight away.
And it's not normally like that.
No.
It's not normally like that. It's normally what have you done for me? And these guys were asking us, what can we do for you? I mean, it was completely 180 degrees different than the way that most business runs.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people out here, I mean, I get the emails, you would too, about like, you know, hey, can you plug us on your channel, blah, blah, blah. You know, we'll give you this if you do this for us. I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing shit for you. You know, I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. You're probably a scam anyway. So go away. Bye-bye. You know, it wasn't my experience with all of them is like super genuine. Very, very genuine people.
Yeah.
And for them to accept us in just like that, like we're a family, very rare.
Yeah. I mean, literally it was like, hey, how you doing? I'm Dustin. Oh, hey, I'm Country Boy. And then, you know, and then it was like we known each other for 50 years.
Exactly.
So,
yep, exactly. That's exactly right. They are all awesome people. Exactly, Adam. They really are. You know, and the number one thing that when you meet these people for real in real life, they're the same people that you would see on camera. It's the same people, right?
yep,
They're real
exactly.
people. They're real people.
You know, and I've had of course, I've done 2 interviews with them now. One with Dustin, who wanted to do something different, you know, and so he did something different our first interview, and then we had the interview with Scott and Dustin, and you know, these guys, you know, I've gotten several emails and several messages. Oh man, you know, these guys are kind of rough around the edges, and these guys, you know, I don't know if I can trust my money. Let me say it to you like this. I'd rather have someone that is a little rough around the edges and may not have the best video etiquette, so to say, but know that they're going to work their ass off for me and that they're going to do whatever it takes down in the trenches to make sure that a project works, than some kind of, you know, golden tongue serpent that's just going to say all the nice things, you know, say all the right things, and then in the background not do shit to help the community.
Exactly.
You know, and the way that I look at it is, you know, imagine yourself trying to run this company. Imagine yourself going on 2-3 hours of sleep a day because you're working all hours of the day. You're contacting people internationally to get all this stuff done,
Exactly.
and then try to come on camera and be 100% on point.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, one thing I want to say is, you know, just moving a little bit from Vices for a second. You know, David was with us in Vegas on that trip to Vegas, and there was one point in time where David said, "I've got to get back to work," and so David ended up was working in Vegas from his laptop from like 2 a.m. right through all night. David worked all night. All night he worked. And it's the same with Dustin, same with Drew, same with Scott. They all do the same thing. They work like exponential hours, sometimes 20, 21, 22 hours in a day because they're working with developers halfway across the world. So it's like, you know, crazy hours, working 15, 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, just crazy.
And that's what people don't understand, and that's what people don't see. And, you know, and once again, you know, I'd rather have a common person that's going to work their ass off. I used to, let me tell you this real quick story, and maybe it'll sum it up. So when I had my martial arts school, had about 100 students at my top, at my league. So everybody was like, oh, you know, you need all these blue chip players. You need all these blue chip players. And I told people, I said, you know what? I would rather have 10 students that lose every match but will work their balls off for me than to have one blue chip player that has an attitude or an ego. And that's how I look at it with doing business with David and doing business with Dustin and doing business with Scott, is these are the guys that are going to be in the trenches with you. These are the guys that when you're down and you're hurt and you yell for a medic, they're going to be your buddy that's going to come over there and stand with you in the crossfire while everything is working out. And I would rather have someone like that working with me, or me for them, than any guy that's just going to come on here and say, well, we're going to do this and da 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 da, because those are the type of people that in the past we fell for, and where are their websites now? Exactly.
You know, we're always talking about, you know, in crypto, one of the main things that we talk about in crypto, what we look for is what? What do we look for when we're investing? The team.
Yeah.
That team. Where's the team? Well, this is what we're trying to tell you guys. There's a real team. Real team of advisors, real team of workhorses, real team of people with real business acumen. I mean, Drew was telling me a story about one of his friends that works for Oprah Winfrey. I don't know if he told you this story, Country Boy, but one of his friends, these are the kind of people that he associates with in real life, works for Oprah Winfrey, that approached him and want to pay him X amount of money to just take care of her shit. You know, that organize like this party or that party or her itinerary and this and that. This is the kind of people that they rub their shoulders with in real life. It's just crazy, the connections these guys have.
Yeah. I mean, me and Drew, we connected immediately, you know, him being prior military. You know, anytime you get two military guys together, you automatically bond. But then just, you know, now he's a lot more better looking than I am, but you know, he was basically me, you know. Yeah. And the dude was, I mean, he was just great. You know, I love Drew to death. I can't wait. You know, we shot when I was setting up all of my equipment, because I tried something new for the first time. I had, you know, I've done the 2 cameras before when I've done interviews or different things, but I've never ran 2 mics, you know, different things like that. And he come in and he was like, oh man, I really like your equipment, you know, and was like giving me ideas of different equipment and how we could do. And we were talking about editing software and, you know, and just, you know, how the marketing and media stuff happens, because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I know how to do that I don't do because, you know, because right now I have to focus on 2 loves of my life, and that's my job and then my YouTube. You know, one day if I'm blessed enough to only be able to work on YouTube, maybe I can do all the fancy stuff that I enjoy doing, not for any other reason, but just I enjoy doing it. But, you know, just being able to sit and chat with him about stuff, you know, and he could probably have went way above my head, but he made sure that I understood everything, and being able to talk to me like a person and not talk at me.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed the most with meeting with everyone there.
Yeah. And so let's talk a little bit about Visus having a real product, all right? Let's talk to the people about their real product, right? Does Visus have a real product? Yes, they do. How do we know that?
Yes.
Because I've seen it the very first day that when I went and met with David took us to where, you know, the real product. So I seen the very first dealership that Visus actually have. So let's talk to the people about that, Country Boy, because I'm sure that you've seen their first dealership, right?
Actually, I was not able to go to the dealership. We were supposed to.
What?
Yeah. We were supposed to go. We were actually supposed to do the interview at the dealership with the first televised Vices transaction, and just everybody's schedule just didn't get to work out.
Okay.
And we didn't get to do that. But I have been told that the next time that I fly out there, that I will go to all of the dealerships within the surrounding area.
Okay, because I've been to the first one, and
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
yeah, it's really real, and I've been there. So, man, I seen a Bentley in there. I saw a Toyota truck in there. I saw like midgets in there. I seen every damn thing in that damn place.
Your country's coming out in you.
Yeah, the country's coming out in me. But it really is real. It is the real deal.
And see, what a lot of people don't understand is the back end stuff. People's asking, well, why are they having a pre-sale for large investors right now? And basically what they're doing is they're building capital. They already have people in the background that are already there that will be able to handle the fiat aspect. For those of you that don't know who Vices is, basically it's a company that the CEO is Scott. I can't pronounce his last name. Hollinger.
Yeah,
and then you got. Yep, and then you have Dustin Benjamin, who is the COO, and basically you're able to use cryptocurrency to purchase vehicles. And one of the top advisors for this company is a Mr. David Peterson, who also I have seen that made a large investment, bought 200,000 tokens from them, and is also part of the advisor team. So basically there's 100 million tokens total supply, and basically you would be able to use these Vices tokens or any of the top 20 current cryptocurrency to purchase vehicles. Now if you have the ability to purchase the vehicle outright, then you can send that cryptocurrency, whether it be Bitcoin, Tron, Vices tokens, whatever. You send it through the site. The site will then wire transfer fiat to the dealership, and it is treated as a cash transaction, and you drive your car away. And also the cool thing about it is, because I get a lot of questions on this since I was the first one to do videos. Well, what if I don't have enough? Well, let's say you've got a $40,000 car, but you got $20,000 in crypto. You can actually do a $20,000 transaction, and then you only have to worry about financing $20,000 instead of $40,000. So I know, at least for me, I could cut a $500, $600, $700 payment down to a $200 or $300 payment, which is more manageable.
Yep, exactly. And let's talk about some of the conversations that we had with these boys about future plans, in relation to it's going to be exponential growth of the company, but some of the bigger plans that they've got in store in relation to expansion of the company, and not just vehicles, but some of the other things that have been discussed, such as?
Well, anything that you can buy with money, there's always payment options. So cryptocurrency is always there as a payment option. So in the upcoming future, yes, they are starting out with automobiles, but they want to include everything from motorcycles, boats, and even, I'm country, so I got to have my farm equipment.
Right.
So anything that you can purchase with fiat, and they are willing to take a form of payment in crypto, which actually they wouldn't be getting the crypto, they get the fiat anyway. But as long as it's a payment option in the future, you will be able to purchase it through the Visus website.
Even talking about aircraft as well as
Yep.
yacht, as well as big speedboats, as well as
Yep. Motorcycles, speedboats, jet skis, tractors, four-wheelers, motorcycle, dirt bikes, ATVs, campers, RVs, anything that you can think of in the future, that's where their goals are.
Okay.
Right now, you're looking at a multi-billion-dollar company with the automobile, and that's why they started there.
Yep, that's true. Now I've got a question. How does Visus work if I want to buy in a company name?
If you want to buy in a company name,
Yes.
that would be also like company account.
Yes.
Okay. You would have to probably get up with Dustin and make a corporate account, and they'll be able to square you away.
Yeah. So,
but they do. But they were talking about in the interview. They were talking about working with different companies to buy fleets, and because these companies have fleets of vehicles. So you would just make a corporate account. That's it.
Yep, that's how easy that would be. Also, what is the benefit of buying using crypto versus fiat?
First of all, especially if you've got a company. Now, individual, it can work like this, but we'll go with a company first. Okay. So as a company, everybody knows, I don't know about you, but I can only keep so much money underneath my mattress before it starts burning a hole through my box springs. Just like keeping money. That's why I couldn't hang out with you guys that last day, because that money that I won off the blackjack table was burning a hole in my shorts, and I was scared I was going to spend it all. But a lot of people, they're into cryptocurrency and different things like that. As long as it's on a decentralized exchange, then you don't have to worry about taxes. So of course, these long time holders of crypto that have maybe, let's say they've been holding Bitcoin since it was like $300 or whatever. They have all of this stuff. They want to cash it in. They want to use it for something. They can purchase vehicles with that. Of course, with fiat, you've got to, Uncle Sam tracks fiat a lot. You make it, they tax you. You put it in the bank, you get like 0.25% interest on it. When then you have to claim what's in your bank account at the end of the year as income. Then when you take it out, depending on if you're using an IRA or, a CD or something like that, you got to pay on that. Then you make your purchase. Then you got to pay your taxes on that. And then you turn around and got to pay your taxes on your vehicle. So they get you like 4 or 5 different ways. So they get you all the way up to the third knuckle, as I like to say, and when you're just dealing with crypto, they only get you up to the first knuckle. So, and that first knuckle is, once you purchase, let's say you purchase a vehicle in April, here in the States, here in the States, we have to do our taxes every April. So let's say you purchase a vehicle, let's say in October, and then come April, you have to figure out how to show that cash transaction to your accountant, your CPA, whether you do your own taxes, things like that. If you're a company, you can use that as an expense. And even working from home, you can actually show that as a deduction. I actually show all my vehicles as a deduction, even though I personally own them, because they can and will at any time be used for business. So,
Yeah, no, that's a good thing. If you run it through a business and you can prove that it's used in a business, you'll get a tax deduction on that.
yep. So every payment that I make every month plus depreciation, I'm able to write off on my taxes.
What is the benefit? Like, let's say, what is the benefit of purchasing vehicles through Vices? Well, the benefit is that you can use your crypto in a decentralized manner to cash out to fiat. And what I mean by that is you're not going through exchanges, getting fees, exchange fees. You're not having to deal with banks. You're not having to wait 5 days or 4 days or whatever amount of times to get your money out to fiat. You're not getting taxed on it in 5 or 4 ways, as you said. Many benefits to doing it this way in a decentralized manner.
Well, like, for example, let's say while we was in Vegas, we were out, pussyfooting around. We go to a dealership, and I like the car out there, right? They don't carry those types of vehicles in North Carolina, right? I could literally go in there and use my crypto to purchase that vehicle and drive that vehicle home right there on the spot. If I was to go in there and not use Vices, then I'd have to go to the hotel, do all my exchanging, and then send it to, my Coinbase account or whatever, and then wait 3 to 4 days for it to hit my bank account, and then go in there. I don't know when the last time that you guys bought vehicles, but I bought my vehicles back in November of last year, and literally one dealership completely screwed up my my credit score. One dealership hit me because when they sent out my information for financing, hit me with 15 hard inquiries. 15 hard inquiries. And hard inquiries on your credit score takes your credit score down, and they don't come off for a minimum of 2 years.
Yeah.
So imagine going to 2 or 3 dealerships trying to get financing, or you're car shopping. You're looking at 30 hard inquiries that will easily drop your score 50 to 100 points, just because, even though you didn't purchase anything, just from the hard inquiries. So, when you're using crypto, you don't have to worry about that. Or even if you use it as a down payment, then, if you're there and you're already ready to spend your money, then you're going to purchase that vehicle. So whatever inquiries they have, if you're going to finance the remaining amount, then that those hard inquiries are going to come.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so what I'm going to do at this time, Mr. Country Boy, is I am going to post up the address, which is, when it loads,
the address of what?
Vices.
Yeah, visus.co.
That is the
Not that
address.
I know that off the top of my head, but
So, yeah, no, that's the correct one. So I'm just going to screen share Country Boy and show them the website
okay.
so they can have a look. Yeah, so this is the Vices website. Looks pretty cool. All the work and stuff that they've done. Gives you a lot of information, which I'm not going to go through. I'm just going to show you guys just what the website looks like and stuff. Just to give you guys a bit of an idea, a snapshot of the website. They got a roadmap. They have a real team. Yeah, you can see the team. That's Scott. That's Crypto Country Boy there. That's Dustin. That's not Dustin. That's Drew. That's Dustin there, the InSync member. That's CTO.
Drew's beard looked a lot better in Vegas than it did in that video, in that picture.
That's true. I'm not sure who this lovely lass is.
That's Miss Sandra.
Miss
Sandra is like I don't want to say like customer support, but that's the best thing that I can do.
Yep. So
that's the best thing I can say.
We've met 1, 2, 3, and I've also met him. So I've met 4 of the 6 team members.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've met all these 3 in real life, and they are real. So I'm yet to meet Mr. Gary.
So Gary and Sandra are at the other headquarters.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. They also do this really cool thing where they have the current price of crypto live on the website. But you can come in here.
You know, like I said, you can use the top 20 currencies. You don't have to use Vices as the Vices token. Okay. Of course, you know, by using the Vices token, you are investing into the company. But you can use any of the top 20 currencies or all 20 currencies, you know, and be able to purchase a vehicle through the Vices group.
Yeah. I have also seen some of these types of vehicles that people have purchased with Vices tokens. Well, not with Vices tokens, sorry, with real crypto. And I can tell you, man, I'm very, very impressed.
Yeah, if you look back and you watch the first interview that I did with Dustin, all the vehicles behind him were purchased using crypto with the help of the Vices group.
Yep, that's true because I've seen it with my own eyes. Lexington Law can help you get those removed. You only bought 1 car. Thanks, Austin. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but Lexington Law is going to charge you anywhere between $200 to $600 to get those removed.
So, awesome company. Awesome company. Awesome things coming. Tell you, man. Some awesome stuff is coming in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a conversation with Dustin and Scott and Drew in relation to what's the benefits of the Vices token for token holders. So I want to have that conversation.
Now, a little birdie told me that it is in conversations right now. It's not been voted on, but a little birdie told me that if you purchase that, it's in the think tank right now, think tank, that if you purchase using Vices tokens instead of the other cryptos, you'll actually save a little bit of money.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, the first benefit that I can tell the people with purchasing Vices tokens, the first benefit is that you get 100% match on your purchase. That's the very first benefit you get. But
that's only available either through the pre-sale,
right,
which is a $500 USD token price at 50 cent, or through the WPI pool that we've set up with them. Once it goes into public sale, that 100% match bonus will not be available.
Right. Okay, so that's a pre-sale.
And the token price is going to $1. So think of it like this. If you get in now at 50 cent per token, plus the 100% bonus, you're basically paying 25 cent per token. And as soon as the public sale opens, you've already 4x your money.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Here, people. If you're going to get in to purchase Vices tokens, you better do it now, because when the public sale opens up, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that bonus. It ain't going to happen. You heard
no other company has offered a 100% match bonus.
Not that I know.
I've seen 75, but I've never seen 100.
I don't even think you get a discount like that at the hookers.
You get half off if they ain't got no legs.
If they're diseased, you get 75% off.
Yeah.
If they're diseased, you get bonuses along with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if all they want to do is go back to your room to use your restroom, then you get 75% off.
In-house joke. Oh shit. Yeah, man. So there's so many benefits to investing in Vices. You know, the team is very genuine, very awesome. Yeah, man. Very awesome team, man. So many benefits. Ask yourself the question, people. Why are we putting our name behind this company? Think about it. I'm putting my name behind the company for nothing. Think about it. I get jack shit out of this.
Hey, you got 2 times more than what I got.
2 times?
Yeah, you got 2 times more than what I got. If you got 0, I got negative. I paid them because I'm buying through the pool.
That's right. Got 7 ETH ready, waiting on ETH to hopefully go up some. Yeah.
But remember, guys, remember this, okay? The pool ends September 1st.
Okay.
So let's say, like for example, and we're gonna my good buddy, your good buddy, Pacecar Mike, put in 1 ETH at I think it was when he put it in, I think it was like 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that by September 1st, and we all can hope, let's say ETH is back up to $600. The way that PrimaBlock works is it counts it as 1 ETH. It's not counted as a dollar value. So he might have put 1 ETH in at $360, but let's say it's $600 come September 1st. When I transfer all that money to Vices, he's now going to double his original investment. So while there's a fire sale on Ethereum now, it might be a good price to get in as much as you can, because we all know how this market works. And at any given time, we could have a run, whether it be large or small. So that's an option that there as well.
So you got basically 18 more days, guys, to purchase the Visus tokens in the pre-sale and take advantage of that deal.
Yep, you can go if you belong on Telegram. You can join the announcement channel at WPIPOOL, and all the information is there.
Hey, Country Boy, you don't have access to post up the link to the where they put in for the pool. Actually, I got it. I'll post
Well,
it
like
up.
I said, you can actually join the Telegram group. That all the pools that we're going to do is going to be in that group. There's currently about 50 some members in there. And once you go in there, it gives you all the information, how to sign up, frequently asked questions, and then the link, if you're already a member of PrimaBlock, the link that you just have to click, the contributor link, and you can contribute Ethereum to the pool right there.
That's the Telegram link to the pool, WPI pool for Visus.
Correct.
You can get into the pool by going to that link. And Pacecar Mike posted it as well.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Yeah. So you guys can get into the pool going to the primer right in through there. It's very, very easy and simple, guys. Getting through there. Realistically, what I would say is don't even worry about the price of ETH right now. Just take advantage. You get your money in the back end anyway. So just go ahead and purchase. You're not going to lose in the long run anyway. I don't think you will. That's just me personally.
Yeah, between ETH going up and then, of course, the appreciation of the token, you know, I mean, come on, you're buying vehicles. You know the appreciation of the token is not going to be low.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
and I really like the way that the idea that they have with. So, for example, there's 60 million tokens that's available during the sale, whether it be the pre-sale or the public sale. 60 million tokens. Let's say they only sell 40 million. Okay, that other 20 million is going to be put in cold storage and released periodically throughout the next 12 months. So you're not going to have to worry about when you buy in, if only 2/3 of the tokens were sold, because the remaining amount is going to be put into cold storage. And so you're on the market aspect, it's going to be just like if they sold every token.
Yep, exactly. Hey, Country, can you tell me, are they doing a planned burn? Are they going to be doing
No, what they're doing is, instead of a burn, is where they've came up with the cold storage.
Okay, so if it's cold storage, what are they actually doing with those tokens?
So those tokens are kept in cold storage, and then they're going to be released periodically throughout the next 12 to 24 months.
Released as in?
Into the market.
Okay, so they're going to be for sale.
Correct.
Okay.
So as the supply and demand continues to grow, they will release, I don't know the exact numbers, but hypothetically, let's say every 3 months they release 2 million tokens into the market. Okay. You may see a small dip in price because of the influx of tokens, but once that supply and demand kicks in, those tokens are immediately going to be bought up.
Yeah. Hello, Crypto Face. No place like home is true. Enjoying my time at home for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I did see a question about Majaz. Is it the same developer for ARB?
You have to figure that one out.
Great project, yes, it is.
How many people? I'll just say this, okay? How many people have the name Majaz in this world?
Well, I thought my brother had the name Majaz. Hey, me and you
No,
look
that's Madazzle.
alike. Me and you look alike.
Yeah.
Except you got the blondie beard, and I've got the Ferris beard going on.
I'll trade beards with you. I've always wanted the dark beard.
Hello, Gary. How are you, mate? My good mate, Gary. I am back, Gary. Just got back, man. Got to catch up with you this week. Yeah. So what else? What else we got going on here?
What other questions do we have?
Waiting for other questions to come.
I'll just say this. Within the next 90 days, there's going to be a big turn in the market. There's going to be something coming out within the next 90 days that's going to change the market.
Yes, if you will. If you will.
And it's going to do nothing. It's going to do nothing but shoot off to the moon.
Goodbye. I actually want to purchase my first brand new vehicle through Vices.
Yeah.
It's going to be done here right in Australia. And it's going to be done through a dealership here in Australia.
I'm going to buy the very first tractor from Vices. That's what I'm doing.
You're going to be making history in crypto.
Yes. John Deere, watch out. I'm coming, baby.
It's going to be his story. It's going to be my story. History. So we can take this all over the world, where people can buy vehicles all over the world, or whatever the hell they want, all over the world.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing about it. Here's what a lot of people don't understand, okay? Let's say you're in a country. You go to a dealership. You go to your little mom and pop's dealership, right?
Yeah.
You want to purchase using your crypto. But they don't take crypto. You as the individual can say, well, hey, do you take wire transfers? Do you take cash wire transfers? If they say yes, you'll be able to use your Vices. Because if they're willing to take wire transfers, then you can get them signed up with Vices, and they will be able to work out, give all their information on the Vices site, and you will be able to purchase with the vehicle, with your crypto. Excuse me.
Well, here's another thought, food for thought, people. Okay. All right. So you buy $10,000 worth of Vices tokens in the pre-sale. You pay 25 cents per token, right? Right. So you get, oh fuck, I can't do the math on it, but okay, you get essentially what, 20,000 tokens, Country Boy?
Yeah, if you bought 10,000 tokens at 50 cents, you would get 20,000 tokens. Correct.
Okay, so you got 20,000. Okay, 20,000. Let me do the math here. 20,000.
As soon as it hits the public sale, it's already worth 20,000.
Right. Okay. But let's say it goes to $2, country boy.
Yep.
You done pay 10,000. Okay. Now your tokens are worth 40,000. Guess what you can buy? Cause my tractor is sexy. you can buy a $40,000 vehicle that you're really paying 10 grand for. Now, really,
And that's only if the price hits $2.
But do you think it will hit $2?
That's easy.
Come on, man.
I mean, the public sale is going to be $1, so $2 ain't going to be a problem.
Ain't gonna be an issue. Ain't gonna be an issue. It gonna be an issue. It ain't gonna be an issue. So you see the value here, people. You're buying at 25 cents essentially in the pre-sale, and then the token goes, 8x's you to $2. Come on. And then you can buy yourself a nice vehicle. Or even a house down the track. Forgot to mention about houses.
Never know.
Now, should we tell them about the deal that's been set up in fiat? You don't know what I'm talking about?
I probably do, but my brain hurts.
30 million a day deal.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so Visus has signed a deal where they can purchase up to $30 million a day in fiat in vehicles. 30 million a day. Convert from crypto to fiat. 30 million a day. 30 million a day, people. Deal's done. Set up. It's in place. Crazy, huh?
That's a few vehicles. That's about one or two.
That's just only a small amount. 30 million. That deal's already done, set up. In fact, I met one of the gentlemen. I met him in person.
Darn.
I met that gentleman in person. One of the people. One of the major people involved in that.
Phenomenal dude, by the way.
He is a phenomenal guy. Not what you think either, people. Do you like my secret? Mm-mm.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
The deities are speaking to me.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
All of your worries will be deleted.
If you don't invest in Visus, then you're going to get these hands. Oh, shit. I think it's time for them to silence their applause. And what time is it? It's time for them to walk with Austin. Ah, man. So, good project. Good time to invest in. 1st of September is the deadline for you people to get in and buy in the pre-sale. Can you sell the Visus tokens or only use them to buy vehicles? Good question.
They will have an internal exchange and external exchanges.
Brilliant. Good question.
You know, so let's say you're a small fish and you're just looking at the appreciation of the token. That's okay. You know, they once again they will have an internal exchange and be out on external exchanges as well. It just look at their roadmap.
Also, guys, if you're worrying about will the pool sale sell out, you don't have to worry about that because there is someone sitting on the sidelines waiting to basically sell it out.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to mention who it is.
And I have been guaranteed that if we sell out the first one, I have been guaranteed as many pools as I want to ensure that this community gets the Vices tokens at 50 cents.
Now, why am I not setting up a pool? Why is Austin not setting up his own pool? Because it ain't about me, baby. It's about a team. It's about all of us. There's no I in team. So it's about helping everybody. Why we need to complicate it? Just create one pool. Everybody can go swim in that pool.
Everybody's welcome.
So,
doesn't matter if you're an investor, a YouTuber, it doesn't matter. Your money is good in that Prima Block account, and you will get your Vices tokens.
Yes, you will. What is the Vices token anyway? What is it, country boy? What is the Vices token?
It's your cryptocurrency. No. The Vices token is the token for the Vices project, and the utility is to purchase vehicles.
Yep, it's an ERC20 token.
It's an ERC20. Sorry. Didn't know that was the answer you wanted.
That's what I was after.
Yeah. It's an ERC18.
An ERC18. So, when do those tokens get released? Is that when the pool fills up, or at the end of the year?
So on the deadline is September 21st, or I set the pool at 100 ETH. Okay, Prima Block charges 0.5%. As their fee. That's automatic. Anybody that's ever done Prima Block knows that Prima Block charges a fee. And then WPI charged a 0.5% fee to help handle gas and different things like that. There are other pools that charge a total of like 4%. Didn't feel like that was necessary. I'm not here to make money off of people. I just want to cover my cost of transferring the tokens and everything. And let's say we fill it up tomorrow. I can transfer those tokens. Those tokens will come back, and then you'll be able to claim those tokens. But you know, if it takes till September 1st, then September 1st, I'm gonna transfer those tokens. You know. And then once it comes back, you'll be able to claim your tokens. But the goal right now is we have to hit that $5,000 USD mark.
Mark Mitchell asked me a question in Telegram. And,
okay.
So I'm just waiting for him to get back in. But he's asking me, he doesn't understand where we're getting the 25% from, meaning like, okay, we buy.
Oh, the 25 cent. Okay.
Yeah, like he doesn't understand that.
Okay.
Okay, he's back in now, so he's going to listen now.
All right, you said Mark?
Yeah, so his question is basically asking me in Telegram, I don't understand the talk about 25%. If I buy in a pre-sale, pre-ICO for 50 cents, the token at 50 cents, and the ICO is then $1. How am I buying for 25% in the pre-sale? I don't get that.
No, okay. So is it Mark or Mike?
It's Mark. M-A-R.
Mark.
see.
Okay. All right, Mark. So the pre-sale is 50 cent, buddy. They're giving a 100% match. So if you buy 1,000 tokens at 50 cent, you're going to get 2,000 tokens. Okay. So basically, it's not 25%, it's 25 cents. So basically, you got, for 50 cent, you got double. So you could say you pay 25 cent per token. Okay, since you got that 100% match. So when the public sale comes out and the starting price for the public sale is $1, then you will, because you quote unquote, due to the match, bought your tokens at 25 cent, you will automatically 4x your money. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, to answer Stephen's question in the live chat here, will we be able to buy cars in Australia? The answer to that question is eventually.
You already asked that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
As of right now, you can only purchase vehicles in the United States. However, once again, let's go back to that scenario. If you go to a dealership and they offer wire transfers as a payment option, it is possible that you could get a deal with Visus to purchase that vehicle in any country.
that's correct. That's correct. And I would imagine this will go global, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
It will be a global company going worldwide. Just a matter of time. What else can we tell them before we duly depart?
I heard rumors that there's going to be a calendar coming out.
Oh shit! That's gonna. Oh fuck, man! Now you got like there was one point where I showed my bare ass in Vegas. So shit, man, that's gonna be. It's gonna be part of that calendar, isn't it?
You know, they are currently looking for models for a possible calendar that's coming out.
Definitely put my hand up for that.
So,
Tiwi said that he was also willing to model for that one as well.
I think they're looking for models without a wang.
Right. I think that's discriminative, don't you? Can't be.
You know, unless you decide to tuck, I don't know if you're going to make it into this calendar this year.
I could get a sex change. That will do it. Oh shit. All right. Anyway, well, we'll wrap it up there because I know it's late where you are. But any parting words why people should buy?
You know, just like you always say, I always say, you know, do your own research. But I will tell you this: if you're any type of a fan of Austin, or myself, or you know any of the WPI crew, you know that we don't just jump into stuff without doing research. A lot of things have changed over the last year in the market. And having the opportunity to actually meet these guys is a lot different than just, you know, some text messages and maybe an interview here and there. You know, we've actually shook hands, you know, give bro hugs too, and, you know, different things like that. Shared personal stories with, and I'm very confident, and I'm standing behind, you know, Visus just like I do with ARB. You know, I even made the announcement last night that, you know, between arbitraging Vices, this health coin that I'm working with, and Mandala. My plate's full, and so for me, I'm in a happy place right now. So, I'm going to focus on those projects, and I'm going to, work on them and spread the love and the information out, and that's coming from me.
Yep.
And I know you're the same way. You said it plenty of times that you're all in on ARB, and to have you come back and say, well, wait a minute, here's another program that I feel this deeply about, is a huge thing for this program, because you stick to your guns, and I know how much, I personally know how much you love arbitraging. And for you to open up and say, here's another platform that, I am saying is compared with this, and, I want it to be successful, and I want to tell everybody about it, is a huge thing coming from you.
Well, I don't touch anything in this space now unless I feel that the team is really real and they have a real working product, and that I feel it has the potential to have a utility behind it that can really make people money. I'm not interested in touching anything. I mean, 95% of projects in crypto just die. They die out.
Yep.
They die because it hasn't got what it takes to be successful. Good idea, good idea. Don't just cut it out in this space. Good ideas are good, but you got to have something that sticks out like a sore thumb to be able to be great. A big difference between having a good idea and something that becomes great, and you got to have something that sticks out like a sore thumb that can be great. And so I don't touch anything unless I see that potential in it, and I see that with Vices in spades.
Yes, sir.
And this will be huge. Mark my
we're not out here promoting Sharknado. We're not out here promoting Plants and Zombies. We are out here promoting companies that we are investing our own money into because we believe it. We're not getting anything back in return. We're not getting paid to do this. We're not the crypto crows and the crypto larks out here in this space, and we won't even talk about other calorie filled donut people around that just shill for money. They don't give two shits about the project. If you go back and you look at these big guys, look at their videos every day. It's a new ICO. Every day, it's a new thing. They don't care about a project. Go back and look at Austin's videos. What is it every day? It's ARB. It's ARB. He may mention something here and there every once in a while, but it's ARB. That's it. That's how you tell if somebody cares about a project or not.
I don't barely talk about other things in this space. I talk about one thing mainly, and that's ARB. But you're going to be hearing me talk a whole bunch about Vices as well as ARB. I feel like ARB is at a point now where ARB is very, very strong. It's in a very strong point to be standing now on its own 2 feet, for sure. But now I will help Vices.
Just wait until MBOT hits. Wait until Vault hits. And then wait until the marketing hits. Oh, my God.
My fucking God. I'll tell you something about that. I'm parting something today with the people. The team that Arbitraging have to do their marketing. I can't tell you who that team is, but it's a team. It's a real team. And I'm telling you now, when that team promotes the marketing side for Arbitraging, Goodbye.
It's
Goodbye.
done.
This is going to pass the moon to crypto heaven.
Yep. It's not going to be when moon. It's going to be when Pluto.
It's going to be when crypto heaven. For real. That's for real. See, what you have to understand about David is he didn't go out and just get something for some reason. He goes and gets the best. He looks at something and go, okay, that's what we need to get. And that's what he does. He goes out and gets the best. He gets the best.
And that's what it takes. I mean, you could easily settle for something cheap and, you know, you're going to get some results for it, but, you know, why stop there?
Some people have knocked the website, Arb's website, right? They've knocked the website. You know, he's not building a platform for fucking intelligent people. He's building a platform for everyday users. He's building it for the mums and the dads, the brothers and sisters, the aunties, the uncles, the goldfishes, the dogs, the cats. That's who he's building it for. He's not building it for the very intelligent people out here in crypto that understand the full technical analysis of the blockchain and how to send your money across the blockchain, how to read everything on the blockchain, and what is like a TX hash. He's not building it for those people. Building it for the everyday people, everyday user. Some of the most successful things in this entire world have come from simplicity, being simplistic in nature.
Yep.
Simplistic. How was the DeLorean built or the flux capacitor? Mr. Thingo hit his head in the toilet. That's how he came up with the flux capacitor.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Some simplistic things are genius in nature. All right, man, I'm going to go because it's Sunday afternoon. Thank you very much for being here. I will organize interviews with all three of the gentlemen from Vices within the next week or two. I'll let them get back to their normal state, their normality. And then once they're back to normality, then I'll have...
Is anything normal with them guys?
I don't think so. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I've already spoken with Drew. I want to get him. I know a lot of the questions that I had was on the marketing aspect, so I definitely want to have Drew on to talk about the marketing and different things like that. And then Scott has already messaged me wanting a follow-up video as well. So
let's talk about that 1 minute before I go. Okay, so I spoke to Drew about the marketing stuff that he wants to do. Very creative guy. Listening to him, very creative guy. Now, he was saying about he's got some things up his sleeve that he wants to do some stuff. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but just talk about like that for a second. You know, here's just some prizes and some curveballs coming, right? There's some curveballs and stuff coming.
You know, he is the Randy Johnson of curveballs. The Roger Clemens. You know,
he's the John Holmes of crypto.
No, that's Bobby. That's Bobby.
I'm sorry.
Bobby. Nah, there's just you know, I don't want to say anything because I want him to be the first one to do that.
Yeah.
But I will say that I was very impressed with some of the ideas that he came up with. I thought they were very inventive I think that it was. I think that between the visuals that he has with being able to create, they've got some really good graphics guys there as well. So between the visuals on the media side compared with the graphic side, to be able to tell a story, I think that marketing is going to be pretty hot.
That'd be huge, man. And he's kind of like an expert in that realm. So
Yeah.
he's an expert in that realm. So that's going to be really cool. Really cool. All right, man, I'll let you go. Thank you for being here today.
All right, brother. I hope everybody has a wonderful night or day, depending on where you are in the world. I appreciate the opportunity, as always, to spend time with you, brother. So I hope everybody has a great night.
Peace. All right, so that was Country Boy, and he's kind of like, whether he likes it or not, he's going to be the face of ISIS. So it's going to be good. And people call me the face of arbitraging, but he's kind of like more going to be the face of ISIS. Like he can have that for sure. But yeah, man, Vice is going to be wonderful. Going to be a wonderful project. Make sure you guys get in on the action on the pre-sale because that's where you're going to get your bonus from. All right, and this is going to be a long-term project with a great team behind it, and you're going to see, man, going to hit another one out of the park, man. So make sure that you get on that. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Have a great day, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye.